and ready to do this reading. If you find me later, please remember most of my videos are live. Click here on YouTube to my channel and then select the option of live, and you're going to see all my recent work and materials so you can find other videos that may be perfect for you right now. All right, so we're going to get into an elementals reading. And this is something I used to do a lot and I want to pick up again. And it's going to be all the elements. So it's going to be earth signs, fire signs, water signs, air signs. Now, I'm not going to specify the signs because that would be a much longer video. So when I do an elementals reading, I'm just focusing on the element. So if you're not sure of what element you are, well, first of all, please check your sun, moon, and rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter for ladies. Venus for everyone is relationships and love and romance, and really strong for men and their woman, okay? If it's a male-on-male relationship, I would look at Mars. And for women, look at your Jupiter for husband or father of children. Now, women, if you're just dating, having fun, getting to know someone, look at your Mercury and Mars even, because that would be a friendship with desire, okay? Some of those. But, you know, long-term lasting relationships for ladies, it would be Jupiter's. Ladies, if it's just a woman-on-woman connection, look at your Venus. Men, heterosexual, Venus, looking for that woman. But you guys know how to check those out. Just to kind of see what element you want to gather for your reading. If you're not sure about the elements for the zodiacs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is air. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is earth. Aries, Leo, Sag is fire. And Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is water. So just check, you know, those placements, like I said. If you're going to follow this reading via the sun, it's really about you, not your relationships. It's just something very personal about you and your own soul, okay? And it's going to be information that best can help you grow as a person. If it's going to be a rising element that you're looking at, that has a lot to do with, yes, relationships even, how other people see you, how you interact with people, and who you're trying to be, and your aspirations, dreams, and desires. So for a lot of you guys, that's career or love, okay? And if it's a moon sign, that's really romantic. That moon has a lot to do with your emotions, your feelings, and a lot to do with relationships, because other people are the ones that make you feel things. So follow the moon sign if you want to see more about your love, but that's a way to take a look at it. If you're looking for a personal consultation with me, I do have some Valentine's specials. Check out my community page. I have it listed there, my 2 Valentine's specials. One is an astrological compatibility chart for you and a lover, and another one is just a love reading. So in the height of Valentine's, it's 2 Celtic crosses and an oracle with lots of clarifiers. And those are some big time price markdowns. So if you want to grab one, go ahead. I'll have it till a few days after Valentine's. Okay, so Spirit, please guide and direct me right now with these cards. Show me the truth. Show me what needs to be seen for each element. I really want to know what's happening in that element right now and what's coming up for them. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's start with fire. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And Doja, you had a good question. What if I want a compatibility chart reading and I don't have anyone in particular? Then I would just do a prediction for a future lover. I would just be looking at your chart and showing you what I see coming up in love. Again, just a little background on your past relationships would be helpful to know where you're at in your timeline. And then I can do a better prediction of who's coming up for you. Okay? And remember, I do Vedic sidereal astrology, guys. Okay. Holy Spirit, guide me in for Aries, Leo, and Sag. What's going on and what's coming up? Bottom of the deck, twin flames in the reverse, fire signs. You're feeling very much like you're disconnected from your twin flame right now. You might be going through a separation with your twin flame right now. And this is extremely stressful for you. So you're not feeling at peace with yourself, and you're not feeling very balanced with yourself. Sag is real prominent here today in the fires, but Spirit says this: you're also not very optimistic. You are definitely at a standstill, and you're just kind of stopping. Momentum's not happening for you, and you're just feeling like I can't even move ahead if I wanted to. You're feeling like you're second guessing the connection as a whole, and you're second guessing your person's intentions. You're also second guessing your desires and wants. Overall, there's a lot of confusion right now. You're trying to communicate very, very authentically and very honestly. And that might be rubbing your partner the wrong way. This is the energy of, I'm nothing but honest. I don't know why I'm not getting honesty in return. I feel this is a little abrasive. You know, I'm getting the image of a cat licking you, and I have lots of cats, trust me. If you've never been licked by a cat, it hurts. They have these very porous, harsh, little, very prickly hairs on their tongue. And it just scratches you, and sometimes can really cause some pain for days. So even when you're trying to get honest, sometimes it hurts, you know, and you may have said some things lately that, you know, were the honest truth, but, you know, it hurt. And so your person's a little bit stung right now and a little bit surprised. So I feel like the confusion you're getting is, why am I not getting a lot in return for my honesty? Karima, oh girl, I see you. Thank you so much for the donation. I will mark that down and take care of you in the lightning round, girl. Make sure you have all your questions in order so we can do it after the video. Announcement for everybody still watching. I am doing a lightning round at the end of the video. It's 15 minutes only. Once I say clock go, that's the time you have to put your donation in and get your reading within that 15 minutes of time spread, okay? It's just what I call like a flash lightning round. And it's $15 a question. It's for one card plus the bottom of the deck. And you can buy as many as you want, as many questions or as many cards as you want for your situation. But it gets you that immediate, right away answer that you're looking for. Okay. So honesty didn't get you very far, huh? Left you a little dazed. Wow. What you're going through right now, oh my gosh, is this death? And you're like, no, it's the death of my relationship. I've killed it. I have stabbed it to death. It's over. What hope is there now? I've ruined it. It's kind of that I put my foot in my mouth moment. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said, even if it was honest. And you're just like, I think I ruined things. Maybe my mouth is just running like a water faucet. Maybe I say too much too soon. Maybe I blurted something out and I shouldn't have blurted it out, you know. Or the latter, it could be something totally different. It could be that you were honest with this person and they're not giving you the response you wanted, and so this may be the end of your connection is what you're feeling. You feel like this person is really irresponsible, that he or she is just not doing the work. They're not standing up for what they should be. They're not speaking up for themselves. They're not being responsible for their children or their spouse or you, like responsibility too for their own actions. And you're like, you're not acting like a man, or you're not acting like a grown person. Like, you're not acting like an emperor. You're acting like a fool. You're controlling. You're difficult to be around. You're all in your sexual energy. I need more than that. You are definitely fire signs dealing with someone that is just highly sexual, and you're trying to take a step back from it because you're like, I don't just want to be known or loved for our sex. I want a lot more depth than that. And so you might have called somebody out on their BS. what you want, what you're asking for is for them to get divorced or leave a situation behind. I feel like it could be a karmic, but you're like, are you done yet? Did you leave? Is it over? You know, that might have been what rubbed him the wrong way, is you're wasting your time. And I'm not going to be here while you're dealing with this. I need you to have a finalized divorce, or I need to know there's papers, or I need to know that you are finished with your ex. Like, show me the money. Show me you're done. You're ready to see results. Typical fire sign, you should be totally ready for results. You're tired of the song and dance. You're tired of jumping around back and forth like a jackrabbit and BS. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. This is the kind of character that puts it off always. And you're like, are you done putting it off? Because you've been dragging this out for so long. And with death right in the middle, in the center, in the heart of everything is like, this has got to change. I'm going to end it, or it's got to transform, but it will never be what it was in the past. Yep, you have finished with that. Hi.
Hi. You know what my alien tail is?
No, I don't.
I lost it a year ago.
Well, we'll find it.
Okay.
Could you please, whenever you go down, if you have a moment, when you have a chance, bring me a little something to drink? Okay, so let's go ahead and get a love message here for the fire sign element.
Yeah.
Watch out for people that don't add to your life. They are dragging you down to their level. You don't deserve this. You're worth much more.
Mind if I get a shot a little bit?
No, because I'm in the middle of it. But I will want you to do a reading another time.
You sure you don't want me to do just, like, at least one, like, draw of the deck?
Maybe when I'm done. Right now I'm doing the elements, so fire, earth, air, and water, and it's kind of sectioned off, so it's not just a general.
It's just one part. Just one card.
One card.
When you draw the next one.
Okay, because everything happens for a reason, and you asked, I'll trust spirit on this. Go ahead, here. Draw a card. I'll go get my drink.
Only one
guys,
card.
Danny's my son, and he wants to draw a card for you guys. He's a tarot reader in the making.
Also, because a lot of you have been asking me for like years now to
Well, go on. I'm gonna grab my drink.
do a little bit. All right. I'm only doing one card deck. I don't know how to explain all of it.
Don't touch my cards though that are out on the table.
Okay. So, how you guys been? Huh? Alright. You're welcome. It's been actually a very, very long time since I ever done, well, I mean, it's not my YouTube video, but, it's been a very long time, for like years now, ever since I ever partaken in anything in YouTube. So,
Well, get to the reading, Danny. Come on.
What are we focusing on again?
I'm doing a fire sign right now.
Fire sign. So.
Fire element.
Fire element. Okay. I'm not even going to look at the cards. I'm just going to let whatever happen, happen. And I'm going to pull one out.
Put it on the table for him.
We got this one.
All right, that's a good additive to my reading.
Yep.
What do you think that means?
No idea.
Look at the picture.
Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Well, something.
Yes, 7 of Pentacles.
Okay, 7
It says patience.
Patience.
So what do you think that means? Let your mind speak to you here.
This is my first tarot card reading ever. I've never done anything like this before.
Okay, just let the image speak to you, please. What do you feel if that was in front of you and it was slowly dripping sand in the hourglass? And pentacles represent your time, your energy.
Yeah. Well, if that would be true, if someone was to like desire something, or if someone's looking for it, or they're just a little impatient or whatever, they're like in a process of like trying to be patient, but at the same time couldn't be patient. So they're waiting for something to happen, or something to come to them somehow, and
Right, so it's actually a good message of waiting.
yeah, very good message.
Now
of
look
waiting.
at the bottom of the deck. That's the overall underall energy of that card. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. But what do you see there?
Page of Wands.
Okay. And what does that say to you?
Honestly, I have no idea. I've never looked at anything like this.
When you look at that picture, a man and a woman, he's looking at her and he's looking at her chest and is feeling fiery about her, and she's feeling supported by him and turned on too. Like,
well,
he's so full of
then it's
passion.
desire. Then
Okay.
he desires for attention, or maybe love, or something else. Maybe someone that they know desires something or whatever, or they're desiring of something, and whatever they're desiring, they need to wait a little longer on it.
Okay.
Or just wait and see what time will tell.
So the Page of Wands is excitement and desire. And then this card is saying wait. So could it be maybe someone's rushing it?
It could be. It very well could be.
All right.
Yep. Anyways, that was it. Thank you guys so much for having me. I wanted to do the small one. I'm not gonna be doing a whole one yet. You're very welcome. I'm not gonna do a whole thing yet going on, but when I do start partaking into the channel, I will be doing a lot more tarot card readings. I am still working on doing tarot cards. Wow, I really like the message, Danny. Well done. Thank you. And thank you so much for all of you having me here.
All right. It's very nice of you.
I wish you guys a very good day. I'm going to get back to what I'm doing.
Please give me another drink. That one tastes like crud.
The sparkly water thing?
Yeah, tastes terrible. All right, love you.
Love you too. Y'all have a good day.
Everything happens for a reason.
Until we meet again.
Bye. Well, I let him come in, guys, because everything happens for a reason. Spirit brought his energy in here. No, he doesn't have fire in his chart. He's mostly air, if you guys can't tell. Aquarius, Gemini energy for him. But getting into this, it kind of makes sense with his little additive in here that perhaps we're feeling a little bit impatient here. We're rushing things. And it could be just the energy of impatience because I'm losing my patience with you. And I kind of get that vibe as well. And it's like, I've had a lot of patience with you already. You're wasting my time is also a message I got when he pulled those cards. I'm like, you're wasting my time. I want love and I want energy, but I don't have all the time in the world for you. I'm giving you a piece of me. And it's time consuming here to give that to you. And are you going to be here for me in the long run? Or are you not? Because you're kind of looking for a yes or no. All right. A yes or no. Are you going to be here or are you not? You really just want to know the truth and the facts and if this person is wasting your time or not.
You're aware that you're under attack by cats right now, right?
I sure am. Get these kittens. And you know why all these cats are on my desk? Because it's a Leo it's a fire reading. That's why.
Yep.
And they're Leos, so they're attracted to the fire.
All right, Cadence, get over here.
All right.
And you too, Prince.
Take those kitties.
I shall.
All right.
I'll take the baby kittens of adorableness.
So, thank you, Danny. Yeah. So, watch out for people that don't add to your life. And this person may not be. And to be honest, I'm kind of getting the feeling this is not your twin flame. I feel like you wish it was. You desire them to be, and you're attracted to them, and you want them, but they're the wrong mixture for you. And your cup of tea is not their cup of tea. And so I'm feeling honestly fire, and I'm so sorry, but as much as you want this to work, and you really want them to be that person because you're totally into them and you've invested some time. You might have invested 7 years, maybe less, more, whatever, but you've invested some time and years, and you believed if I just give them more time, like it's going to pay off. But the more you sit and wait, the more years tick-tock by, you're realizing, God, you're never going to show up how I need you to show up. And I think you just want this person to get honest with you. With the Emperor in reverse, it's like a marriage card. And I think you might be saying something like, are we ever going to get married? Do you want to take this to the next level? Like, are we ever going to move in together? Are we ever going to be something? Or are you just dragging me around, pulling my leg for nothing? Like, and I think that direct energy with the sword is like exactly what you needed to do to cut the crap and cut the BS. If it kills it with death. And at least they go away and you're not wasting your time anymore. If not, it kills the energy and the vibe that you guys have all been in, and it creates the phoenix, which something new will come from it. But honestly, I think you've been breadcrumbed. I think you have been wasting your time. I think what they give you is not what you give them, and it's not good enough for you, to be honest. And the twin flame did come in reverse. I don't think this is the right person for you. I don't think this is your twin. I think you've been waiting for them perhaps to leave a situation behind or just kill something, be done with it. And they're not. They're not taking action. They're not taking responsibility. They're not standing up. And that's frustrating for you. So, it's a make or break it moment for the fire signs. That's what I see for you. Let's get a message from them before you go, and we'll move on to the next element. By the way, the bottom of the deck here says you are abundant in all areas of your life because love is influencing your desires. And you did get the Page of Wands. So my theory is this: if this isn't the right one, move on, because you are calling in somebody else that's better. All right, let's get a message from them just the same, just to see what they want to say. Because, everyone has comments. They have a defense team, I'm sure. So what is their little defense? I'm figuring out my feelings. That's their defense. The reason I'm so in and out is because I don't know what I'm feeling for you. And personally, I don't think that's good enough for you. You've already invested 7 of Pentacles. Where's the 8? Where's the 9? Where's the 10? Like, you're trying to get there, and they're just, I don't know. After all this time, if they're still not knowing how they feel about you, I think that's why you called it. You hit the buzzer, alarm done, over. I've done enough. Where are we at? They didn't like it, but so be it. I don't think you want to waste any more time and energy into someone that doesn't know what they want with you. They're restless and anxious. They're feeling on pins and needles about it. They feel like you're pressuring them and you're rushing them. They feel like you're rushing them, and you're like, I've been here for a long time. I'm not rushing you. You're the one that's taking your sweet time figuring out your feelings, and there's life to be had. I don't know. That's what I got for you, fire signs. Hello, Mama. Shake this one off. Shake this reading off. I need to... All right, let's do a little sage. I feel like that one needed to be saged. Fire signs, that one was a bit much for me. Whoops. I don't know how I got a little thing of hair in there. What the heck? The cats. That's how I did it. Hello, Mama. All right. Let me sage my deck. Of course. The fan. I have the fan on in my room, guys. Oh, Lordy. Hey, we're doing fire right after the fire signs. That's cool. I think that's cool. Holy Spirit, please cleanse and renew these tarot cards for a better message, a newer message for the new elements to come forward. Please come tell me the truth. Use this cleanse my mind, my thoughts, my energy. Bless this room and clear it of any old energy. Okay. All right, I'm feeling good. All right. So we're going to get into the earth signs now, okay? So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. No individual signs, just the element. We're at 25 minutes. It's pretty awesome. Well, 25 minutes and 50 seconds, but that's nice. It's like a quarter. We're a quarter of the way or something. 25 may be an important number for you. See what's going on. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the zodiac signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the element of earth. Show me the element of earth. Bottom of the deck here for you. Ooh, cleanse in the reverse. That's so weird. It's weird because we just did that. It's almost like an omen. You need to cleanse. We just did it right before your reading. See, everything happens for a reason. Oh, and look what's under that, the devil. No wonder. Earth signs, you have a devil in your life. I don't know what's going on. This could be your own demons. You might feel like your house is haunted. Could be. I kind of get that goosebump vibe. Maybe you're being haunted, but maybe you're haunted by someone or something else. Haunted by thoughts, negative thoughts. Maybe your inner demons are just running around amok right now in your life. But if you're experiencing problem after problem or difficulty or overall pain, honey, break out that sage, some sweet grass, some Palo Santo. Get it out, honey, and just smudge your whole house. Smudge it. Smudge your car. Just smudge it. Okay? Let's see what Spirit wants to say here. Oh, Ace of Swords for you. So the truth, honesty. Do not reject the truth and the evidence that's been presented to you. There's facts, absolute facts, laying right here in your face. And it's like, look at them. You cannot dispute the facts. Whatever's here is here, and we have to deal with it, and it's real. Let's not run from it. Let's just look at it. This is a chance for you guys to have a brand new beginning and a fresh new start. But it's going to hurt, because swords always hurt. It's going to hurt to make this change, make this cut. Spirit's like, it's definitely not a walk in the park, and it requires skillful thinking, clear thinking also. So you might have a decision to make here in the near future. Let's see. So you've been holding back a lot, huh? You're like, I don't really want to share my problems with other people. I don't want to talk about my problems. This may be someone that says, honey, earth sign, you have a problem, and it's time for you to address it and talk about it. You know, everyone's got problems. Don't hide from this. If you have an issue that needs to be spoken of, let's talk. If you feel haunted, let's talk about it. I know it's not easy to talk about, but let's talk about it. If you have some secrets that need to come to the light, let's talk about it. Let's get it out. Maybe you need to talk to a therapist. Maybe you need to talk to a psychic or a tarot reader or a healer of some sort. But this is where, like, we need to look within and find out the truth about something. And that's really the high priestess. She's right there, a wealth of knowledge. And it's there if you ask. And it's that saying, knock and the door will open, seek and you will find. There's answers out there. There's help out there even. There's also a Gemini or Scorpio high priestess that wants to communicate with you, do a reading on you. Honestly, I feel earth sign, there's a psychic out there that needs to do a reading on you. Maybe even a healing or a clearing. Okay, let's see what else is going on. The Chariot. Heart of the matter. There's something to do, and it's maybe petty for some of you guys, but a vehicle. A vehicle of some sort. A plane, a car, a bike, a boat, a truck. Something to do with a vehicle. I don't know if you're working on a vehicle, you need a new vehicle, you're saving for one, you want one, but there's like a message that needs to be given to you about this vehicle. And maybe metaphorical. You know, in dreams, a vehicle represents you. I know. It's weird because people are like, I dream of people and I'm in a car. Well, the car still represents you. It's your ability. It's your ability to maneuver, your ability to get from one place to the other. So in your dreams, a car is important. And if a car's not running in your dream, that means you're not able to get somewhere. You're feeling blocked. You know, if a car's speeding out of control in a dream, it means you're all over the place. You have no control of yourself. And if it's stuck in the mud, you're holding back, you know? So anyways, but that is kind of coming up here. Oh, and I've got little Miss Cadence, little Marie. Get over there, you little sweet girl. You shameful girl. There's nowhere to climb. I've got cards all over my table. You can't just come around, girl. She's like, but I want to be with you in your chest. She just wants to cuddle up with me. Cadence Marie. You sweet girl. Go lay down on the bed. It's better for you. Okay. Let's see what else is going on here. Let's look at... Wait, Chihuahua. She almost fell, you silly cat. You see? Yeah, you did bad things. You did all kinds of bad things. Little girl. There. Cadence says hello. Hello, Cade. Hello. Okay. Your emotions are really, you're done with it. You're done trying to talk to people. You don't want to talk to people anymore. You just want to leave. You want to just walk away emotionally. In fact, I honestly feel you don't want to deal with your emotions. So you're holding back your emotions a lot. And even if it has nothing to do with a car, it's like you're struggling with moving on. I think there's something you're not over. To be honest, there's something you've avoided feeling, something you've avoided looking at. And this is why you need a clearing. This is why you need to speak to a psychic or a healer, because there's just a blockage for you in your life emotionally, big time. And it's time for you to talk about it. It's time for you to move through this, move on. This is the energy of, let's talk about it. Let's figure this out. How are we going to move forward? You know, and you're acting like, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. 8 of Cups, you've walked away from it. You don't care. It's in the past. It doesn't matter. What's the big deal? Why should we even bother discussing something that's dead and gone and already happened? And I kind of get the feelings you're like, I'm tough. I'm fine. You know, no one needs to help me with my emotions but me. My emotions are my business. They're my privacy. And I don't want to share that. And people are like, well, listen, Earth sign, you're having issues. Like, you're affecting other people. Your lack of vulnerability affects other people. You're not dealing with your emotions in this. Yeah, what you really want is for everyone to stop talking to you about it and stop bringing up emotions. You could be very much dealing with a Cancerian, and you know what's difficult about them? They're great at talking about emotions. Cancerians are like, let's dive. They're completely comfortable when talking about all of their emotions. And they expect other people to think it's that easy to keep talking about their emotions, and really it's not. not for you. Earth signs tend to be very stubborn and fixed, and yeah, they can be blocked emotionally. And so this Cancerian's like, hey, what's your problem? And you're like, my problem is I don't want to be discussing my emotions with you. My problem is you keep asking what's wrong with me, and I don't want to even, there's nothing wrong with me. But the problem is there is something wrong. You just don't want to deal with it. You just want to move on, but it's taking you a long time. There's so many aspects to your situation. Again, a card kind of comes out with the Knight of Pentacles, and it's like you want to go fast. You don't want a slow car. You want a fast car, which means you don't want to be slow in life, and emotions slow you down. You just want to keep it moving. You know, everything else takes its sweet little time. You want to keep it moving. And so emotions is just slow for you. Go lay on the bed, Missy. I love you. Go be with your mama. Okay. So anyways, I just feel like we're going to have a hard time. Now, this is a devilish situation. You are making good money, though. Okay. Let's see. I'll leave this here. You are making good money. Oh, yeah. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You're making so good of money. Like, you're just, dang. When it comes to finances, earth signs, you're like, that's in the bag. Work, money, bills. I'm doing great with that. My real issue is my feelings. I don't want to deal with that. I know. Let's take a look at what has been bugging you. What's been bugging you that you just don't want to deal with? What kind of comes up for the earth sign spirit? What shows up for earth? A barrier. Regret. Yeah, you're like, look at that, Steph. My barrier is I've done things in my past that I'm not proud of, and I can't move on. Like, I can move on with work, I can make money, I can live my life, but here it is, Earth. You're really stuck emotionally, and this is your message to get unstuck. Start off by saging your house, your car for sure. Start off by saging, smudging, and cleansing. It's going to help you get unstuck. And then when you've done, cried and cleared out your energy of your house, consider getting a reading done. Consider talking to a psychic or a therapist about some inner emotional issues that need to be revealed. Open the door that you refuse to keep. Open the door that you refuse to open, and unlock the barrier that continues to be shut and locked. It's time to look at your past. It's time to deal with the devil. I do believe that you're going to heal, and I think you're absolutely going to move on from this. Knight of Pentacles here, showing strong in your earth energy. And I know you hate Queen of Cups in the reverse. You hate dealing with emotions. That's the last thing you want to talk about in your fire area. Like, I do not want to talk about this, but you're going to feel better once you do. And I know that you're going to get better and heal, and things will be great. So face those inner demons. I'm going to get an Alice in Wonderland oracle for you, because I feel that's going to speak wonders instead of the love one, because this is really about you and not love. This is just something personal with the earth. You've got your own issues from your past that you haven't made peace with. And believe me, that's going to affect all areas in your life. Probably love as well. And earth, I guess if I had to throw it out there and make a guess, not a guess, if I had to make a, how do you say, I don't know the right word. If I had to give you an opinion about a love relationship, it would be you're dealing with somebody you shouldn't be with, and the last thing you want to do is leave, but you've got to leave because they don't love you and you don't love them. You're in a karmic relationship. There is no love here, and it's time to get over it. It's time to cut the BS, cut them off, leave. 8 of Cups. Like if I had to make that reading about love and not you, it would be get out of here. Go be single. There's no love here. They didn't love you. They don't love you. And it's time to move on. Let's get this love oracle. Please, Spirit, give me a love oracle. I'm sorry, not a love oracle. Well, let's just get an oracle. If it's love, it's love. Give me an oracle, please, for the sign of Earth, the element of Earth. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Clock time, pressure in a rush. Bottom of the deck is follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what's best for you, but it's in the reverse. So obviously, you don't trust yourself. You don't even trust your own advice. You don't have faith in yourself, and you don't believe in yourself. Maybe that's why you have to talk to somebody else, because you don't have faith and belief in yourself. The energy here for you says, honey, a refusal to listen to yourself is happening. Your intuition's speaking. And you're making the same mistake over and over and over every week, every month. And you're feeling that if you become emotional, then others are going to step in and rescue you, and you don't want to be rescued. So you're thinking that everything is gloom and doom. You're bogged down emotionally, and you're unable to think clearly, which explains why the cleanse is in reverse. And the clock time really says it's a time of stress and added workload, increased responsibility. So you might be feeling like, I have to be really responsible right now. And that sucks because it's a lot to carry. You're feeling like it's too late to pursue your dreams. Maybe your dream of a fast car or something. And you're like, I don't have enough. I don't have enough time. I have all this other crap I have to deal with. I really just want to get on this motorcycle and drive off, but you can't because look at the mess. You cannot move forward in life without clearing up the residual BS from your past. It's also an inability to say no. That's what it says. You're feeling pushed to complete too many tasks. Somebody might say, can you do this job? Can you do that job? Can you come here? Can you come there? Can you do this? Can you do that? And you're like, I'm saying yes to everybody and I'm not saying no for myself. You have the urge to hurry up and rush. This could be a time of opportunity, but you have to take charge of your own life and your own workload and listen to someone wise that can help you clear out your issues. It's going to be tough, but you need to do it. I don't know. And that is your oracle Earth sign. That's your reading. Time to deal with those emotions. Okay. So we are half done now. Let's get into... Oh, there's Cadence again. Are you going to fall again? Make a mess of yourself? Cade? Oh, Cadence. Cadence Marie. I'm trying to shuffle, miss. All right, now we're going to get into the air signs. I love you. She wants to take a nap on me. Let me get my blanket for her. Okay, Cade. Get her a little pouch. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you sit right there. Okay. Spirit guide and direct me for the element of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Holy Spirit, guide me for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air elements. Wow. Hey, Besso, spill the tea, huh? Okay. Alrighty. Let's spill the tea. Okay. So, my air babies, we have a death here. You could be going through some kind of a grief. You might be dealing with a death in the family. You feel like there's just a death of who you are, death of a relationship, just the death of a lot of things. And you're like, I don't feel normal. I don't feel like myself. And everything is changed. And honestly, it's like you're going through a lot of pain. Death is not a happy thing. It's a major arcana about final endings. You might also find out that lately you've been a little bit morbid, you know. You've been thinking about death. What it's going to be like when you die. Are you prepared for that? Justice is under there. Interesting. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, maybe even a Libra cusper. But the death that's happening in your life right now, it's supposed to happen. The main issue in your life is a lack of marriage, a rejection of marriage, or divorce. That's why it's in reverse, and you're just like, it's the end of a committed relationship. You may have also, if you're single, gotten to a place where you don't believe in marriage anymore. And it's the death of your hope of ever getting married or believing in it. You're no longer looking for marriage. You're no longer desiring it. Or for others of you, you're just no longer having it. The sad thing is you want love. King of Cups, like love is so important to you. Maybe you're big on love, but you're not big on marriage anymore. Maybe you love someone, but they're already married, not to you. And so you're having to let them go. Let's get more into it. Two kings. Wow. King of Cups, King of Wands. Could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. It could also be a power struggle. They want intimacy and romance and sex, and you want marriage. And neither of you are going to give up one without the other. Six of Swords, Spirit says. Getting over someone and moving on. I am kind of getting the feeling there's plenty of other fish in the sea. There it is again. Union, Four of Wands, marriage. That's what you want. This is what you want. They're not giving it to you. This is a sad reading, air signs. I'm sorry. Get your tissue box. Get it. The person you love, you can try as you want to try to create this energy of get married. I don't know. I don't feel good vibes about that. I do have a sense that anything is possible, especially if you're the King of Wands. You can create whatever kind of life you want. But there's this also let's get to reality kind of thing where you're very single. And It's about getting your own life together. And I know you've heard it before, and this sucks that you're being single. But for the air signs, I feel like single is where you're supposed to be at right now. And if I can give you one message, it's about getting yourself prepared for marriage before it even comes up, because I do have the feeling that you're not prepared for marriage. And it could be flat out that your person's not prepared for marriage. Could be one of the other. I think there's potential and room to grow. But let's take a look. Let's clarify. Spirit, give me the truth here for the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is there any hope for this? Devil. Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck. And I see the Tower. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Wands action. You know, that Tower's probably already hit. Fights, arguments. The biggest bit of advice here is there's some things that need to be released. I do feel somebody is already connected to a karmic partner. And maybe you don't know about it. And maybe that's why marriage is not happening. Maybe they're still on the lookout. Maybe they're looking out at plenty of fish on the sea. You know, maybe they're like, oh, there's other fish. I don't want to commit. Like, I'm still hunting. I'm still looking. I don't know if you're the one. And that could be the sadness. That could be the pain of death. It's like, wow, you really don't value me? You really don't see me as a spouse? Wow, that hurts. And Death and Justice came out, and it's like, that's truth. And it's like, you know, what hurts is the truth. It's the truth. And air sign, you have room to improve. That's what I'm hearing. If you were everything this person saw in a spouse, they would have already been down on one knee. There's something, and I'm not trying to berate you or go down on you or make you feel worse, because you're already grieving. But I'm just here to get real and get honest with you and say, listen, this person doesn't want to commit because there's something here that's wrong. Are you not over an ex? Are they not over an ex? Are you morbidly obese and you need to work on yourself? Is your life in shambles? Is your home a hoarding mess? I'm not accusing you of all of that. But like, is your financials together? Are you okay? Like, are you okay on your own, or is your life a mess? You know, because I'm kind of hearing with the Devil here, I'll have sex with you. I'll do all kinds of intimate, erotic things with you. But in order for me to commit, there needs to be some kind of materialistic, and it does come into the realm of materialism. There's some kind of materialistic thing that needs to happen. It's almost transactional, and the Nine of Pentacles is what you're going to be working on. So you're working on yourself, self-improvement, working on money, working on health, working on financial security, whatever. Maybe they're looking for financial security. This person might be like, you're not financially secure. Why would I marry you? You're bankrupt, or your house is old and you're not doing anything to it. Or, you know, like, I don't want to move there. I don't want to have this life. So there's somebody that's looking at you like, yeah, there's room for improvement. And unless it improves, Spirit says this person's going to fly away. They're going to leave. And maybe you should let them. If that's all they care about, let them. If they're looking at you for some kind of financial improvement in their life, let them go. If they're looking at you for some kind of transactional love agreement, maybe let them go. You know, it's like they obviously have other intentions. And I don't know what you're going through, but you love this person and you're genuine, you're honest, you love them. You're communicating you love them. You're letting them know you love them. You're showing them. You call, you text, you email, whatever. You might write poetry. You might send really sweet GIFs, little gifs. You might send cute pictures, erotic pictures. You might be going above and beyond to impress them, to make them want you. And it's like nothing's happening. I have two things to say here. One, you're going to be putting an end to how much you give to this person, how much you talk to them, text them, and give to them. You're going to be kind of pulling back on the whole marriage thing because they have a lot of darkness going on. For two, I do believe somebody is involved with a karmic. And I see that they're going to be leaving that relationship soon. I think you've been looking for that kind of information, so I'm here to give it to you. I do see the ending of a marriage or a commitment in which someone lived with another person. Death and the Six of Swords and the coming soon Tower. I do feel like somebody is soon to leave a committed situation. And I do think you've been waiting for that. Like, you've been hanging around. I'm hearing this person's been married so many times, or this person's been married for so long. The last thing they're thinking about getting into is another marriage. Because they're like scared to death, literally, of court, justices, of the ending of marriages. Like, they may not even be into marriage anymore. It's like they're jaded. And you may be jaded. I don't know how that fits for you, air sign, but we have definite jaded. I will say a marriage is ending. I do think this person wants intimacy with you. And I do think if you do marry them, it's going to be very transactional. It's going to be, what do you have to offer me? And what do I have to offer you? Because, and you know, I'm not saying that's bad. I mean, what if people have been in the worst romantic marriages ever? They only get married on sporadically for love and it never ends well. And so they tell themselves, if I ever get married again, I want to marry someone that's stable, and I want to marry someone that's mature, and I want to marry someone that has something to offer me. You know, because maybe somebody married a deadbeat, maybe somebody married a lowlife, you know, who knows? But just because somebody wants a transactional marriage doesn't mean it's the worst thing in the world. And you know, a lot of transactional marriages are Venus in Virgo, Venus in Capricorn, and let's see, even Venus in Aquarius, Venus in Leo, and even Venus in Cancer. Seriously. Hey, no. Seriously. Okay. I'm very comfortable and I don't want to get up. Sumo? No. It's probably someone taking a walk. Thank you, and settle. So anyways, you might find, air sign, that your Venus is in one of those signs. And it could be that your future marriage may end up being more transactional than romantic or passionate. It may lack luster. It may lack luster. And so this may be kind of a sad death on the ideas of what you thought marriage was ever going to be. We see all these love movies and we're like, oh my God, I want my marriage to be a love marriage. And, you know, it can grow, but nothing's wrong with a transactional marriage. My mom actually, she met someone on a dating website, or no, it was with a matchmaker. My mom met somebody with a matchmaker. And yeah, they looked at their credentials and they said, this is what's going on with him. This is what's going on with her. This is his desires and wants. This is her desires and wants. They put them together as a match. And I'll tell you, right off the bat, she wasn't super, super, super attracted to him. She wasn't completely unattracted to him, but to pick him out like in a row of normal people that would be her typical type, she probably wouldn't have picked him. She wouldn't have, you know? And maybe this has something to say a little bit about arranged marriages also. Those could be very good. I was just speaking to someone on arranged marriages recently that they last a lot longer than love marriages because families know what you need and who you are and what you're like. And they go out looking for someone that would be a great fit for you. They try to definitely get you the best they can get. And along with the other person's family, they want to know what's best for them. And, you know, very often they choose right. And those people end up really happy. It doesn't always start off as love. But yeah, my mom fell deeply in love with him because he showed up. He showed up financially. She needed that. She always dated people that were struggling and really having a hard time keeping a job, paying the bills. It was always she had to leave her babies and go to work and struggle, you know, just to get through things. And she met someone that's like, you don't have to struggle anymore. And he took care of her. And even though she kept her job, he's like, I'm taking care of everything. Whatever you make is because you want to make it. But I'm going to provide. So he stepped up to provide. You know, he showed up. And he was very romantic. He bought her perfume on their first date, flowers, and then he continued to buy her perfume and flowers. He bought her a car later, not as like a, you know, bribe gift, but because he saw that her car was run down, needed brakes, needed tires, terrible miles, junky car, and she couldn't afford one. So it wasn't a gift as in pick me. It was you need a car and I've got money and I'm going to spend it on you because I love you. See, those transactions can definitely help people fall in love. And she fell in love with his heart. She didn't want to pay attention to other things. She saw a man that had the biggest heart for her, for children, for generosity, for being a good person. And she realized the veil came off. Had I not been led by Spirit to go through this matchmaking, I may not have ever found you. And she's so grateful. And they've been married now 30 years. You know, and that was her third marriage. So I'm telling you, some people go through marriage in reverse, they go through divorces, they go through several relationships, and they realize, I don't want relationships like that anymore. The marriage she had before that was a hunk. He was fine from the military, total Top Gun looking guy. He had the biceps, he had the Camaro, the flashy red car, he had the military uniform hot look. He had a good-looking face, good-looking hair, good-looking body. He was very Leo. You know, everybody wanted him. All the girls were like, you know, like Gaston, you know, just, And so she married him. He was a total hunk, but he was a cheater, a liar, and an alcoholic, and financially a wreck. She still ended up having 2 kids with him. And he was not right. Not right at all. Hurt her in the worst ways. But they were married. He took her to the altar. And then she married my dad. And I think that was a love marriage. They met in junior high, fell in love, high school sweethearts, and had me still in high school, very young, and continued to be married. And they resented each other and they resented growing up too fast, I'm assuming. And they had a lot of immature immature fights about money, about stupid stuff, and they end up getting divorced on a whim because they kept arguing. Never did they seek a counselor. Their parents didn't have good advice. All their parents kept saying is, you guys got married too young. You guys had a family too young. That wasn't helpful. They never had any helpful marital advice because their parents at the time were still young, you know, in their 40s, figuring out love in life. So what advice could they give them as a young couple? Not really much. So yeah, they ended things. But I tell you, as people grow older, it's like, you know what? I want something out of marriage. I don't just want to fall in love and be stupid. I want something. You know, I want loyalty. I want faithfulness. I want dedication. I want a hard worker. And for some people, it's I want a beautiful wife. I want someone that takes care of herself. I want someone that knows how to cook. I want someone that would be a good mother. I want someone that could run a nice household. I want someone that could provide a household. Nothing's wrong with that. And so I'm hearing, let's not bash materialism. Let's not bash transactional relationships. And Venus in Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, and Leo and Aquarius. I almost lost myself for a minute. I'm like, what? Excuse me. Let's not bash it. People have their reasons and their experience. And so anyways, moving on. Page of Swords is I've learned a lot. Page of Swords is, you know what? I've been through it, and I think what I need is security in my life. Death to the old dreams and ideals of what a marriage should be. If I get married, it's going to be somebody that has something to offer. And so anyways, right now for your reading, what I'm getting is we're moving on and we're moving away from the old ideals of marriage. And some of you guys may be getting over a divorce. That's okay. You're getting over a divorce. You're like getting through it. You're single. And the next person down the road, which I do see you being married again, Four of Wands down the road, will be right for you. And I honestly feel for the air signs, it's about taking a break and figuring out what you want. And that, my friends, is the death of your experiences with love. Let's get an oracle. Oh, this one just popped right out. We have certain people in your life are holding you back. Let them go. Hello. They're holding you back. Let them go. To let other people in that are more aligned in your life. Boom. Now it makes sense why we have two kings. It could be one king. I don't know which one. We're just going to say any, okay? It could be a Leo. He does have the devil over here. Okay, I'm going to go with the Leo. The Leo or the Capricorn here, and that could be your Venus, but certain people, them, are holding you back. Let them go. Six of Swords, so you can let more people in. King of Cups. Page of Swords, that is more aligned with your life. Four of Wands. So this air sign is about letting go of that attractive, devilish relationship and welcome in a more smart, intelligent, better communicative, more loving relationship in your life. Bottom of the deck is watch out for people that don't add to your life. They are dragging you down to their level. You don't deserve this. You're worth much more. And this is where I think the Nine of Pentacles steps in. And look, 444 in California. This is where the Pentacles step in and say, you deserve more. Know your worth, know your value. If you need to go be alone for a while and go work on yourself, go work on yourself. But we're going to call in a much better lover. This other person was a hot mess. So air signs, I see you leaving away someone that's wasting your time. Death to them. Happiness awaits in the future. You're going to shoot your arrows in a different direction. Okay? That's what I see. And could there be love and passion? Sure. But it's going to be, you better have a lot more to be looking for than that, because we have a very sad story here. If all you're looking for is love and passion, you might get hurt. That's a warning. So look out for more. Okay, so anyways, that ends. That ends for the air signs. Okay, let's move into a new element. Let me tell you, my mom is so much more happy. And let me tell you, is there love and romance in her life? Yes. He just took her to Florida 2 times last month. He treats her out to dinner all the time. He he hooked up a jacuzzi and it broke. And then he spent weeks fixing that jacuzzi for her so she could enjoy it. When she's out in the hot tub, he brings her drinks and wine and whatever she wants. Even if I'm hanging out there with her, he gives her her girl time. He takes her with him wherever he wants to go. Like, if he's like, I want to go camping, will you come with me? She's like, He's like, come on, come with me. Believe me, there is love and romance. So just because something starts out more of a transactional does not mean it won't lead to love and romance. So keep that in mind, because he is very huggy-lovey with her. I'll tell you that. Okay, let's get in. So let me get a drink. So far, we've done 3 of the elements. We only have 1 more to go, and then we're going to be doing the lightning round. Please like my videos and subscribe so you don't miss another video, and so you can join in on asking some questions and getting them answered. God, air signs, I have to say, you made it a little difficult on me. I was kind of struggling on your reading there. All right, so water signs, water babies, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is going to be your elemental read. What's happening and what's going to be coming up in your near future. Okay, so bottom of the deck for you guys. Wow. You guys have the Desire card. Dare I say love and romance are surrounding you right now. I mean, gosh, this person desires you, wants you, thinks of you, just gets pleasure thinking about being with you. There's a lot of intense chemistry and romance circling your life right now. It's all around, just in time for Valentine's, by the way. I love that. All right. Let's see. Oh, Spirit says, Devil card. You have a dirty mind. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. You have a dirty mind. I'm going to leave it there for that, and we'll just get back to it in a minute. What you're doing, I don't want to be a part of your reading. I really don't. I should quit now. God, I'm like blushing for you. I'm embarrassed. I wish you could see me. I'm literally blushing. You are texting this person sexually, or they're texting you. Like, you are being bad. You are being naughty. And if you're not being naughty, it's going to happen very soon. Yes, sexting, texting, videos exchange, porn gifts, whatever. Like, that's going on. And maybe you're also in the business right now. Maybe that's what you do for work. I don't know. Maybe you do that for work. I don't know. But anyways, you could also just be taking seductive pictures right now. With the Page of Swords, you could be doing some kind of professional, sexy photo shoot, or you might just be getting in the energy of doing that at home for yourself. But getting up and getting pretty and getting all done up is something that's kind of interesting you water signs right now. And whoever's dating a water sign is getting it and getting it good, because water sign is turned up and turned on. Literally. You are playing the field. You're like, what's out there? Plenty of fish in the sea. I don't know. I definitely think you have more than one person you're talking to, you naughty little devil. And it's probably a secret. But water signs are giving it and getting it. And it's not just in one place. Uh-oh. Ah! I'm shocked. This is twin flames. Not only are you getting it and giving it elsewhere, you have a twin flame out there. You naughty little devil. I am surprised at you. I expected this from fire. I didn't expect this from you. What? Did not. Surprised. Anyways, let's see what's going on here. I am shocked. Ooh, you're letting them down. But you've also been let down. So you're like, you know what? I may be letting this person down right now, but they let me down first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, Six of Swords. You are mad, girl or boy. You are mad. This is vengeance. You are the devil right now. You are seeking vengeance, honey. You're like, you little shiitake mushroom. You hurt me. Five of Pentacles, abandonment, rejection, left me for dead, left me out in the cold, whatever. And you know what? I'm going to play. I'm going to play with you, and I'm going to play. And you're going to see how it feels. I don't know, guys. That's the vibes I'm getting here. I'm going to pull two more just to be sure. Let's just get it. Magician and Temperance. You done lost your patience with them. I feel very awkward saying this because I love my water babies, but the played is being the player. This may not be for everybody, but there it is. The played is being the player. This is a mature, attractive person. Could be a business owner. Could be a grown-A woman. This is someone in their late 30s to beyond. It's just someone that's had experience. This is someone of great value. This is the divine feminine energy. Just putting it out there. Putting it out there. You don't like being played with. And this is, you want to play with me? I'm going to play with you. And it's just very simple for you. That could be what you're going through if you're not doing it, but that's what's coming through on the cards. And really what happened is somebody here got rejected and abandoned, and they're also going through a lot of stress because of it. So they could be alone with a child. They could be left out in the cold financially from a breakup situation. This is someone who went through the dark night of the soul. This is someone that's had a real hard time coming back, getting back to themselves. You know, this is someone that's like, I know we're twin flames, but nowhere does it say that I can't live my own life while you live yours. And there's just this kind of bit of a little bit of anger in regards to it. You know, a little bit, like I said, a little bit of vengeance, need I say. And I'm sorry, but the fact is with the Magician in the reverse, right under the twin flame card is, you know what? You know what, effer? I've been working very hard at this relationship, more than anybody. I've dedicated and put in more time and more pentacles and energy than anyone than you. I've put in more than anybody. And you know what? I'm not getting the results that I was promised. I'm not getting the results that I expected from this. You've been very committed to this twin flame relationship. And you've stayed committed to your goals, even though you were losing time, losing energy, losing sleep, losing money. You were aging. okay? This could have been a 5-year moment of turmoil with this man or woman. Like, you're like, I've been going through hell for 5 years with you. This is a very long time. And they've squashed your confidence. And so you're getting it back. Be careful not to let fear and anger stop you from making your dreams come true, though. You know, stay dedicated to your dreams. The cups that you're picking from are very tricky. You know, the 7 of Cups is like, there's a lot of options out there. Be careful. Sometimes in the cup, there's a snake. Sometimes in the cup, there's a treasure. You know, sometimes in the cup, there's cloudy dreams in thin air and they're not real. You know, you never know what you're going to get. You know, the 7 of Cups is choose wisely. And it's about using your intuition. But going forward, you know, going into a door, stepping up, choosing a chalice, it's about a choice for sure. But the Chariot vibe, you know, is about doing it, going through with the choice. And so I honestly foresee for you water signs, this is your energy of balance. I don't think you're trying to hurt your twin. And Gemini Virgo is very strong here. Gemini Virgo. Cancerian and Capricorn as well. But your person, right with the twin flame, Virgo, Gemini, Magician, that is that card. I feel like this person has fooled you, and it's kind of that shame, or if something happens once, shame on you. If it happens twice, shame on me. You know, and I feel like there's this level of embarrassment. And I feel like it's sad because this is your twin. But they're connected and doing bad things, Page of Swords with somebody else, devil. And you've been trying to combat that. And so far, all your work and effort hasn't paid off. So this new thing that you're doing is playing games. Temperance, Devil, Desire. I think you're teasing this person. I think that you're not being devious and like slutty and trashy. I think you're just like, I'll play with you how you played with me, and I'll manipulate you because I can. And that's the Empress vibes. I feel like you're going to tease this person but not give it up. Ace of Wands. So I do see that you're being a tease about this with this person. And here you are, Queen of Water, Queen of Cups. You still love this twin flame. You still love this man or this woman. You still want a future with this person, Knight of Pentacles. You want to hang on to it and not let go, strength. But you feel like two can play this game. I never saw the movie, but I know there's a movie with Vivica A. Fox, and it's called Two Can Play That Game. I don't know how the movie ended. If you guys know, let us know in the comments. I've never really watched it, but I'm assuming she loved someone like you love this person, and he played her, so she played him back. I don't know how the movie would end, but that's what I'm assuming. That's what it sounds like. Sometimes when two play that game, you can change someone. You can make them see what they're going to lose. You can wake them up. It's true. It's true. Because they don't realize what they're gambling with. I feel like you have the patience for this twin flame. You do. You do have the patience for them. But you're not going to play the games the way that they've been playing it, where you're getting the short end of the stick and where you're the one getting played. I think you are choosing Six of Swords to get over being hurt, get over being depressed, get over being in the dark night of the soul, and you are playing whatever cards you have dealt. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to play with you and others, and you're going to get jealous. So be it. But that's how I'm going to manipulate you with the devil. And maybe you're going to manipulate them sexually. Maybe you're going to manipulate them with, we have the pentacle, could be money. Maybe you're going to manipulate them with your words. Maybe you're going to manipulate them with your cup. But you're like, I'm going to be smarter than the fox this time. I'm going to outsmart the fox. There's one little story I want to share before I close on this, and it's the gingerbread man. I know, so childish, but I read it to my kid recently. And it was like, ha ha ha, you can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. And he got up out of his little area and he left the man and the woman, and he ran all around town, and he's teasing everybody that they can't catch him. And he's just being kind of a menace. And the cow's after him, and the man and the woman are after him, and like the townspeople are after him, and no one can catch him. And then he gets to this river, little whatever, okay? He gets to this water place. This looks like a river. And there's a fox there. And he's like, oh, there's a fox. I better be careful. You know, and he's aware that the fox is sly and foxy. And he's like, I don't know, they had some kind of a conversation, okay? And the fox was like, hey, do you want to ride? He's like, no, I'm not stupid enough to go take a ride on a fox. You're crazy. And he's like, don't worry about it. I've already eaten lunch. Like, I'm full. I'm going to cross the river. And to be nice, I'll carry you on top of me to cross the river. And he's like, that doesn't make sense. Why would you want to help me out? You're a sly fox. You know, what do you have to gain of any interest to help me out? And he's like, well, I get the company of having conversation on the way across the river. And so I make a friend, and maybe you can help me later on if I need something. And so the sneaky little kind of a jerk gingerbread man, he was kind of a jerk, was like, yeah, I'll use this fox. I'll get this ride across, and then I won't help him out with whatever he wants at the end. I'm just gonna run away. That was his intention. And so the fox is like, okay, you know, are you gonna hop on? He's like, I'll tell you what, you sit on my head, and that way you know you're nowhere near my mouth. You just sit on my head, and you'll stay dry, and you can cross the river, and you can escape everybody. So he's like, okay. He sits on his head, and the fox is paddling across, and he's talking to him, and he's like, oh, it's such a nice day, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know, you're really hurting my head right now. I feel like I can't see. You're covering my eyes, and it's giving me a headache, and you're really heavy. Like, can you move down a little bit? And so he moved down to the back of his head, and he was hanging on to his ears. He's like, okay, you're hurting my ears, and I cannot hear the water sounds to make better decisions on crossing the river to keep us safe. I need you to move again. Do you think you can move in my mouth? And the stupid gingerbread man, he fell for it. I'm sure he had questions, but he's like, well, what do I have to lose, I guess? I'm already out here in the river. I don't want him to drop me. I guess I'm kind of forced to get in his mouth. So he gets in his mouth, and of course the fox chomps down and eats the gingerbread man. So sly fox, right? Sly fox. And he gets out on the other side of the river, and the townspeople are looking for the gingerbread man. And he just smiles. He's like, little do they know I've already eaten the gingerbread man. So I don't know. I wanted to share that little story with you, water signs. Someone here is going to outsmart the smarty pants. Someone here is going to take the reins, take control, and fix this combocalizing little situation, if that's even a word. Okay, I just made it up. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what this person wants to say to you. What does this sly fox want to say to you? Because you're going to be playing games right back. And I'll tell you one thing. They want you sexually. They want you. Like, they may be playing games with you and hurting you, but they want you. And so I don't know. You're going to hurt them right back, because you're going to be, you're going to be teasing them, playing with them in something. What does this person want to say, Spirit? I regret how I handled things in the past. Funny how I bring up the gingerbread man running away, and look, I don't want to run anymore. Okay, your story is not exactly that story. Listen, this is what he regrets. He hurt you. He left you for dead. He left you abandoned. He left you out in the cold. He might have abandoned you and a child. He might have taken advantage of you financially. He might have wasted your time. He might have been very much of an a-hole for 5 years or more. Whatever applies, or if all applies, take it, but take what resonates on the Five of Pentacles. In a nutshell, this man or woman has left you in despair. In a nutshell, this is a twin flame, okay? And this person regrets how they handled things in the past. And it may just be that you, my friend, are going to be the one that makes them regret ever hurting you. Whatever you're going to do, whatever little devilish vengeance you're going to do, it involves sex and passion and romance, and you are going to make them regret ever hurting you. Whatever it is you choose to do, they're going to come back and regret this, okay? That's in the cards. Whatever you do, they're not going to want to run anymore, and you could very well have fixed the problem. Empress. You may have very well gotten control of the situation and remedied all the wrongs. So be careful what you choose here with Seven of Cups. It's touchy, but I do think that a choice awaits you that's going to lead you to greener pastures. I do. Six of Swords is we're going to leave rough, rocky waters for smooth ones, which means we're going to leave bad times for good. Like not for the rest of our lives, but we're going to leave bad times for good times. Is really what I see. And just remember, don't stand in the way of your own success. You have control. And don't be in a scarcity mindset where you are the loser and you've lost. Because once you've accepted that, that's the first moment where you know you lost. You lost in the art of healing. You lost in the art of this journey. You don't want to get to that depressive place. You've been working very hard. You haven't gotten the results that you wanted to see. You've been dealing with a lot of self-doubt. The answers here are to stay committed. Temperance. Stay committed to your goals. Keep your eyes on the prize. Stay on that long and narrow path. Give it your all. All your dreams are possible. And temperance represents somebody holding the two cups and pouring them in one another. Some things take time. This is about finding the right footing in this relationship. So you guys are getting situated, if that makes sense. Anyways, that is the end of your reading. Thank you, water signs. All right, 15 minutes on the clock, 93 minutes in. You guys have 15 minutes to purchase your questions and go. You can do it in the description below. It's with Cash App or my website. You click my readings and services. Click that top left corner. It gives you a menu, and then it says services, offers and services or whatever. Click that with the little arrow down, and it will show you donations. Okay? So the first person in is Karima. And girl, you had several questions. So let's start with the first one, or however you want it to go. Like, do you have one or two or three you kind of want to get all on the board at once? What would you like? Okay. And please, if you're just watching in right now, don't forget to tune into my other videos. Go here on YouTube and click live. Okay, so 3 questions at a time. Okay. So, Karima, what do you want to know, love? Oh, should I just go back and read it? Would that be easier? So heal, correct? Okay. And Vicki Bryant, I don't know if you're still here, Vicki. Say hi if you are. You're the first person to order my Valentine's special. So I'm going to give you a free bonus card today. Thank you so much. And, you know, if I do lightning round, anyone that orders the Valentine's specials, I'll give you a free bonus as well. So if you want a lightning round reading, 1 card in the bottom, just order a Valentine's special and you'll get one. So Vicki, if you're here, just let me know and I'll give you one. All right, so I want to know his energy towards me today. I've been on his mind. So I noticed you have 7 questions. Do you want there to be multiple cards for his energy towards you? Or just 1 card and 1 bottom for his energy and just 1 card and bottom for each question? Do you have 7 questions? Okay, and then you want to know, have you been on his mind? I do recommend more cards per question because it kind of goes a little bit deeper into the energy. Just a suggestion. Because I can do like one of these plus a tarot for like, have you been on his mind, if you count some of that. Okay, good. So you just want to ask 3 questions. Oh, great. Okay. So 3 questions. Have you been on his mind? And what is his energy? And what is the 3rd question? Oh, you're welcome, Doja Sal. I love you, girl. Thank you so much. And yeah, everyone keep in mind, just Valentine specials, you'll each get one if you order a special. I have the compatibility chart, which is you and your lover seen astrologically if you're meant to be, what's going on with your karmas, and if not, who's coming up that is meant to be. Then I have a true love tarot reading, and it's 2 Celtic crosses, one for you, one for them. It's 30 minutes, maybe a little more, but it's 30 minutes with an oracle and clarifiers, which I gave an example on my last read. So if you want to see an example of that reading, just go to my channel here on YouTube, look up live when you get there, and you'll see the previous reading before this. It's a Valentine's special. You'll see it says Happy Valentine's Day. All right, the 2nd question. Oh, I thought I already had 2. Oh, last question. Okay, so I thought we had his energy and have you been on his mind. That's 2. And then we have, 2nd question is, will I see any changes in the connection this year, even if it's small ones? Okay, will there be changes? And then a channeled message. Okay, got it. All right, we'll get it all done. Okay. Let's see what I want to pull here. I'm definitely going to pull different decks. Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards for So Heal. I really want to know his energy towards Karima. We really want to dive into him. Let me do a cleansing real quick with the cards just to pull up really good on your energy. What's his heart for you currently? Okay. Spirit, please cleanse and give these cards new energy for So Heal and Karima. What needs to come out? What needs to come out? Okay. Guys, the Christmas packages are still being sent out. I'm sorry it took so long. The copper wiring I bought was not real copper. I had to return it and get other copper. Just so you know, your package does consist of a gemstone, pure gemstone and selenite smudge wand with beautiful feathers and even some pretty glittery ones and peacock ones. So those are my gift to you guys for Christmas. And I just wanted to let you know that those are going to be sent out soon. For those that ordered the ultimate subscription for Christmas, that's what you guys are getting. And for some other people that I felt I wanted to give you a special Christmas gift, I'll be sending those to you as well. I should be able to have some of those smudge wands for sale on my website. Once I'm able to get more made, But first the packages, and then I'll sell them. These are probably a $200 value based on the gemstones and the copper and the orgonite energy and all of that. It's a very, very high value. So I'll be posting those. I'm not going to sell them for $200 to you guys, but they will be available up there hopefully very soon. All right, Spirit. Let's go ahead and clarify. Come on, let's see what's going on with Soheil. What is his energy? What is his energy towards her? Has she been on his mind? Is there going to be any big changes? Oh my. Girl, you got something like this last time too. King of Wands kind of energy, Queen of Wands energy. Now you got the Desire card. It's very interesting. Oh yes, the other subscription will get digital gifts. I did forget to email you guys. I'll email all you subscribers tonight with your digital gifts. You should be getting a free reading. So a free 15-minute reading private with me, and we'll schedule it. So I'll give you guys the email and we can chat and figure out when you guys want to do your free 15-minute live with me, like one-on-one. And that will be your digital gift. And you can just let me know when you want that. You're welcome, Doja. So we definitely have the energy of him blocking you right now, girl. Ooh, bottom of the deck, I'm sorry. So have you been blocked? Or do you feel blocked? Like you guys aren't communicating? Is there some kind of a barrier here? We have the Ten of Swords right here in the way. And this is like, I'm hiding something behind this door. Like you can't see what's going on. The sharp swords are preventing you guys from really communicating. But he is sorry about that. So we're going to get more into that. Let's see. Show me Karima. Show me Karima and Soheil. Soheil. All right, balancing the scales. Libra vibes. Bottom of the deck is nostalgia. Missing you. Missing you, thinking about you. Oh, he can't text you. So that's what's going on. He wants to, but he's at home with her, so he can't. That's the blockage. And he's saying, I'm sorry that I'm not able to talk to you. I'm sorry that I can't reach out to you. So I see that energy there. So he's feeling very stuck right now. I'm figuring out my feelings. Okay. So at least he's using his time wisely, girl. Okay. He's taking the time right now to just see what he's going to do about this. What can he do about this? And what should he do about this? Let's reveal. All right. So look at that. Completely this stuck. You're absolutely on his mind. You're in his energy. Mostly more than anything, he feels connected to you sexually and emotionally. Like he feels that sweet desire towards you, right? That I just want to be in your arms, touch you, smell you, feel you, hold you. If he could just be in bed with you all day and that would be life, that would be paradise. He would love, and I'm kind of channeling this tropical place. It's like a private little, maybe one-room bungalow with like a hot tub or a little mini pool outside of the veranda there, just private for the two of you, and trees and like a, kind of a drop down and like just a view. Like I could see he just kind of wants to be lost with you like that. Like just somewhere away where no one could reach you guys. There's no technology. It's just the two of you out here in this little beautiful cabin tropical type place, just being in bed together, having breakfast and lunch served to you guys, and being able to just hold each other and eat and drink good things and be out there in this little hot tub or pool and watching the view and just being around each other. Like that's his favorite thing in the world, is that. And he wishes he could travel the world with you. He wishes he could go see you and do these things with you. Like he fantasizes in dreams all the time. Okay? But you feel stuck, and so does he. And a lot of it's because of the situation he's in. And Four of Swords, he's thinking very constructively and very consistently about what he's going to do. What is he going to do about this? And that's figuring it out. How do I get unstuck? Elephant in the room, Two of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm not doing very good. He's not handling it good. And I think that's what he's realizing. And that's what's been his energy. His energy is, I'm not handling Karima well. And I'm not handling my life over here well. I am not juggling and keeping it balanced well. Like I am not, this isn't working. And so here we have the balancing of the scales. And this is, what do I need to do to get right? So he's really cracking up a plan right now. He's thinking of what he can do to figure things out and do a better job of what he's doing. Because he knows it's not working for you and it's not working for him. He's definitely going back and looking back on the past, looking back on his life. He doesn't feel very good about being in deception. He doesn't like deceiving his person. He doesn't like deceiving you. He doesn't like deceiving anyone. He feels very terrible being in the energy of deception. He wants to fix it. I think you're going to get flowers or roses or something special for Valentine's. I do think he's going to definitely send you at least a written apology for why he's been blocked and gone. And I think you guys are going to be able to move on from this. What does Spirit want to say about your love connection? Keep in mind, you guys can still come into the reading if you order a Valentine's special. Just let me know. But the 15-minute lightning round is apparently over right now. We started at what, 95 minutes, 93 minutes? I don't know. Markers will let you know where we're at. But we're finishing up the lightning round here. And so if you still want one, I have 2 Valentine's specials, one astrology compatibility reading and one true love tarot reading. Do you get 14 cards? Let's see, 105. 105 divided by 15 kind of gives the energy of 7. Doesn't it give 7 cards? I can give you some bonus cards as well, though. I'll give you a couple bonus cards because that was quite a large order, girl. But I will give you some bonus. But it's 7 cards because 7 times 15. Isn't it 2 per donation? It's the one that comes out plus the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to give you some bonus because you only have 4 bottoms. So I'm going to get one of these and another one, an oracle. And we're going to get more information. Let's see. What's coming up? What does Spirit want to say about the love that you and him have together? Spirit, what do you see? Certain relationships in your life are ending. It may be painful, but trust the process, right? And trust there's a bigger plan for you. I definitely feel his relationship with the karmic is going to be ending. I do feel that that's the certain relationship. And you know where he's at with that? He's at the place of, your marriage just ended too? That's great. So yours is over, but his is ending soon. And this is the pain that he's figuring out, because he's like, here I am, justice, balancing the scales. He's realizing that his relationship with her is over. And look at that, 111 minutes, 111, brand new beginnings. So it's the realization that we're definitely not going to make this work. I'm already seeing somebody else. And he knows that it's going to be over here. Bottom of the deck is being grateful for all we have leads our hearts to an overflow of abundance. Give thanks for the things you have with each other and watch your life change. I like that. All right, let's get some more in here. Spirit, what little changes are going to be happening in this connection? What do you see the changes? We know that you're on his mind. We definitely know that you're in his energy. We know what he's thinking about, which is the intimacy and the closeness with you. And we know he's thinking about getting out of his situation. So that's all on his mind. And you're all in his energy. He's very apologetic about not being able to reach you right now. He feels bad about it. And he misses you. But now we're going to see what changes he's going to make. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Girl, he is so in love with you. It's not very often I do readings where someone is really, really in love with someone. Like, it's really nice to see. It's refreshing. It's refreshing. So we have the Hermit popping up as well. And then we have the Two of Wands. Look at them. They're doing a little arm wrestle. And then over here we have the Knight of Swords. Kind of a knight in shining armor. All right. So I think he's absolutely going to choose love. He's going to choose you. He's going to have some things to wrestle with. Obviously, you know what that's like, getting out of a relationship. But he's going to come charging towards you. I don't know if you guys live apart, but he might be coming on a plane or a car. He's going to let you know his choice. He's going to let you know that he's working on being single here, the Hermit. He's going to let you know, Knight of Swords, I am rushing out of the situation very quickly, and I'm going to be on my way. I'm pulling away from her. I'm pulling away from that situation. And really the changes are going to be small symbols of him being single. Not taken with you, but single. He's not going to jump from one relationship and jump right into the next relationship. He wants everyone to know that I'm leaving this relationship and I'm going to leave on my own. And then he's going to come to you, right? You're his choice. But he knows if he just jumps from one to the other, it's going to create suspicions and anger and resentment. And he doesn't want that. So with the Two of Wands, he's very excited. He already knows where he's headed. He just, he's trying to get there and make some good decisions. With the Hermit, though, I do see soul searching, reflection, and there is this question, is this what I really want? Is this what I really want to do? So there is some questioning of the heart. And he's being very thoughtful. He's taking his time. He's trying to figure out. He's ruminating in his own thoughts. And he's trying to take some time to get inspired. So he's going to withdraw. These are some of the small changes. You're going to see him kind of isolated, kind of withdrawing. So he can soul search. and consider his current position and his goals and getting to you and how that's going to work. He's getting a clear picture with the Knight of Swords. I really believe that that's a strong indication that he's going to be confident. He's going to charge forward. He's going to go right towards his goals. He has kind of a cavalier attitude, you know, like he's large and in charge. He's clever. He's smart. He knows he's got to be smart with his words, smart with his actions to not set himself up in a bad way, but he's putting his energy into a place where he can move forward, away from his situation. And he's got his sights set on you, Two of Wands. That's very twin flaming. That's very, my passion lies with her. My passion is with this person. And I choose this person. You know, it's a decision for sure. He's made the decision. He already knows that he wants you. And he's going to travel to you. A lot of this has to do with travel. So I see him getting on a plane or traveling. These are some of the small changes. He might go and see you. He might go see you very soon. Yep. He wants to spend some time with you. And he wants to talk with you. This is communicate with you about what do you have in mind for the future? What is on the horizon for you? So what's on the horizon? A little preparation is going to go a long way. He's no fool, and he really wants to figure out when talking with you, do you and him have the same future in mind? Do you and him have the same vision? So he wants to kind of pick your brain and see where your future is at, because he's really heavily considering leaving the situation. So I want you to know he's figuring out his feelings. He's not 100%, but he knows he wants you. But he wants to be sure that you're in the same good vibe. So I do feel the next move he's going to have is going to be coming towards you in a visit, seeing you in person, of course, sharing some intimacy with you. I hope you guys have a good night here, because then he's going to talk with you about plans. And that's going to be up to you, what you say. He's got his heart set on you. Look at that. Ooh, Ace of Cups. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. Yeah, he's got his heart set on you. So I think you do too. I think you have your heart set on him. I think you guys have a really good relationship here in the future. And he really just wants to make plans. So the love is here. He loves you. You're on his mind. And yep, his next moves are going to be to see you and talk about plans. And just so you know, he feels really guilty that he's can't communicate with you while he's around her. That makes him feel terrible. But he knows he's got to confront that situation. He hasn't done it yet. And he's not tomorrow. He's going to talk with you first about your plans to see where you're at with him. And then I think once he's gathered all his ducks in a row, then he's going to go confront that situation and deal with the leaving of that situation. So that's what I see really happening. All right. Well, thank you, Karima. All right, Christina. Hey, girl. You got something? Cash App special. It has been 4 months, no contact. I still have to remove my things. What is going on? Should I even be in this relationship? Will he contact me? And is there a third party? Okay, girl, so you already paid, and these are your questions? Okay, let me write this down. Okay, let me see. Christina. Okay, so no contact right now. I still have to remove my things. What is going on? So your stuff is at his house? Still have to get stuff? Okay. Should I even be in this relationship? Should I even Continue. Okay. And will he contact you? Will he break this no contact? And is there a third party? Okay. Is there a third party? All right, girl. Let's see what's going on. So sorry for the no contact with him. That's terrible. And if there's anyone else that paid already, just let me know. As soon as I'm done with this one, I'll ask what your questions are and we'll get it. Yeah, and remember, if anyone wants to purchase the Valentine's special, you can still get a 1-card reading here with the bottom of the deck as well. He's broken up with you several times, and he says, come and get your things, but nothing this time. And it was my choice, but I regret it. Aw. Girl, I used to do the breakup makeup thing all the time in the past. I know how you feel. We let our emotions get the best of us. We don't take a break and just think logically. It does get tiring in relationships like that, you know? And my best advice with those things is, and I'm sure you're going to learn this now too, whenever there's an argument, don't push it to the limit where you guys are spewing venom at each other. Just say, you know what, I'm angry. I need to take some time to just go away. I need to just go away and contemplate and just have some peace, have a timeout so we're not hurting one another. And then come back more clear-headed, able to communicate. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Christina Napoleon. Is there Leo energy in your connection? I did a fire sign reading today. You might want to watch that one. Christina, he never uses anger. He is stone cold, and I'm a Gemini Scorpio rising. Oh, so he sucks at communication. Yeah. He just shuts down, and that's when you're like fighting to get anything out of him. Trying to get his feelings, trying to see what's going on in his mind. He has a Leo moon. It's really hard for you, and he's fixed. He's a fixed sign. That's Leo. The fixed elements are Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. So you're going to have to just realize, like, if you are going to continue in this relationship, he shuts down and he's observing. Every time you guys get in a fight, he's looking at you, 9 of Wands in reverse, observing you and seeing, are you what he wants to be with? He does want his life to be more calm. And I can relate with you because I'm a Gemini sun. It really sucks that this is what it's about. I have not heard from him in 5 days. I have COVID. Oh, let's see. Past life connection. Interesting. My karmic situation is ending. Oh, girl. You got 2 karmics, girl. Look at this. That's incredible. I know that you're my soulmate. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Is there someone else? There could be. There could be. I got a little more cards here. Let me see. Living together, cleanse, Ace of Cups, Empress. No, there's nobody else. There's nobody else. I got my cards. There is no other karmic. What this is you guys are clearing out your karma. Look at this. 1, 2. Connection that this is a soulmate and past life connection. And then 1, 2. We're dealing with karma. I'm letting my pride and ego get the best of me. The pride and the ego is what's ending. You have to kill your pride in this. Should you continue in this relationship? Yes. He needs his space. I don't know if you guys have thought about getting a puppy. I don't recommend getting a puppy in a fighting home. But when I channeled your message, I saw you bringing a little puppy and saying, I'm sorry, maybe on Valentine's or something. And also saying, I want to get counseling. Not for each other. Don't put the blame on him and say, I want couples counseling. You need to get counseling just for yourself. Therapy just for yourself. He has a beautiful dog. Well, maybe a dog would like a puppy brother or sister. Maybe it's just a puppy stuffed animal. But I saw that vision of a little puppy in your hands as you were coming to him to apologize. Here's why I think you need to apologize. A, you're the one that ended it this time. B, he's being quiet because he's pulled back because he's seen too much and he wants a calmer life. He wants change. You are regretting what you said and you just, really what it is, your mouth got ahead of you, your heart got ahead of you, your mind got ahead of you. That's typical Gemini. The card's not going to do it. He wants actions, 9 of Wands. Geminis are great with written words and spoken words. It's not going to cut the mustard this time. You need to come to him as you've conquered your karma as a Gemini and saying, listen, I made a mistake. Be very slow. Don't run your mouth fast like a Gemini. Blah, 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 blah. There's too much, and he's only going to hear spot and hit and miss words. He's not going to listen to everything you're saying. And he's tired of the minuscule apologies you guys have given each other. He doesn't want this kind of life. And he's getting to a place where he doesn't want this kind of life. You are also at a place where you don't want this kind of life. Yeah, whenever you feel better, go to him. 3-hour drive. That's what I'm channeling. That's what I'm seeing. But before you go to him, while you're sick with COVID and at home for a couple weeks, make the effort to see what you can do about getting counseling for yourself. Sometimes it's free with your insurance wherever you're at. Just look for a counselor. A lot of jobs pay for that kind of counseling. Just ask. Because I think that the therapy is going to be very good for you. I don't know what happened 4 months ago, but therapy is going to be very good for you. And it's going to help you to conquer this. Even if you don't want to do therapy, you can do a coaching with me. Maybe you could consider that. I do offer personal life coaching for healing your love connection and healing you and how to make things better. And so you can get on the books with me. I am cheaper than a therapist, but I'm available. And it's 6 weeks. And you could always tell them I'm getting therapy, like I'm seeing someone. I'm dealing with my stuff. 4 months with no contact. You should still show up. It's almost Valentine's. That's a perfect time to show up. Even if he had a third party, it's over or it's ending. I do feel that if there was anybody in this 4 months, it's not even going to be a thing. It's not. And you showing up, I think he misses you as well. I think it's going to be a good time to have your guard down and his guard down to where you guys can get to a better place. But I think it's better in person. And I think it's for you to say, listen, I love you. I love you so much. And I am getting help. And I'm getting therapy. And it's not pointing fingers at him. It's not you too, because yes, it is him. He's not communicating well. And he should. Sorry about that, Christina. My phone died. I'm grateful that I'm able to resume the video. Sorry about that. Really sorry. Anyways, maybe that's a sign, right? Losing connection. Drastic changes need to be made. When you come back to the situation, drastic changes. I would need to get into some more cards here to really see what he's been up to. But, you know, and I'll just be honest, Christina, had you just asked one question, what's he been up to? All these cards would have been about what's going on in his life. But I have to do the questions you've asked. I have to do one card per question and trying to figure that out with the channeling. I do feel if there was someone, it was meaningless and it's already done and over. He might have slept with somebody during this period of time, but it didn't turn into anything. Mostly what I'm feeling is you guys are needing to clear out your karma. You guys have a history. You guys are definitely soulmates. You wouldn't have lasted 6 years if you weren't soulmates. This is a beautiful connection. Leo vibes are very strong for him. He does want to end the way things have been with you. This is, I want to end the karma with you once and for all. His guards are down. I think that he would be open to a visit. I do. I think he would be happy to see you. With men, it's more physical and visual than over the phone or written. You being in person is a lot harder to say no to than over the phone. Imagine how sexy and beautiful you're going to look. Imagine how good you're going to smell. Imagine the look in your eyes. Surprise. Yes. Guys like that, believe it or not. They like to be surprised. They like to know someone cares. It's not the end of the world. He hasn't contacted you. If you're scared there could be somebody else, I would message him and say, hey, I'm thinking about coming out to get the rest of my stuff. And just see you. I hope we can talk. Just write that. He doesn't know when. Don't give him a date or time. Just say, I'm thinking about heading out there. He'll be expecting you every day. He'll be expecting you. If he doesn't want you to come, he'll write you and say, don't come, because he's got something going on. If he does want to see you, he's not going to say anything, or he's just going to say, okay. But I think he's going to be happy to see you. I think his guard is down, and I think that you definitely need to be there, and I think you guys can clear the air. I think it will go well, but I do think he wants change, and if you guys want to stay in this connection, change is what's going to be needed. So you're going to have to tell him, listen, I'm getting some therapy. You know, I don't want to fight with you. I'm talking with someone about my issues, and I have hurts and pains and worries, and I want to be better. And I just want you to know that I'm going through some stuff. You know, it's not all just you. I'm going through some stuff, and I love you, and I don't want to be away from you anymore, and I hate not talking to you. I bet you he's going to be excited. I'm too old for games. 70, he's 71. Well, there's a good chance he's not seeing anyone then, girl. There's a very good chance he's not. I wouldn't worry too much. But seriously, he doesn't want to live the rest of his days in turmoil. He wants to know that you guys are going to have a better life. You guys are going to calm down. Okay? And you're just going to let him know, listen, you know, I love you. I love you. I don't want it to be like this. Life's too short. I miss you. I love you. I'm worried about you. You know, let me make you some dinner. You know, let me come in, and I bet he's going to be really happy. You know, but he does want to see some change. So I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying it's all your fault. I'm just saying that it is good to reflect and go, you know, as a Gemini, what is my karma? Well, my mouth. Number 2, I say things I don't mean. They just come out with my emotions. I need to work more on that. You know, we're so communicative, and I really resonate with you, Christina, because I'm a Gemini sun in Vedic. I really resonate with the mouth piece. And stepping away from now on, reminding yourself not to respond is really hard, but try it. And he's a Leo, so I can tell he's got a temper. Leo moon, oh yeah, he can jump into a temper very quickly. And he can go off too. And he can say things he doesn't mean too quickly. But you know the good thing about Leos, they're easygoing and they're very forgiving. They want admiration, they want love, they want respect. They want to be the king in your jungle. And if you give them that, if they feel like they are the king, they're very forgiving and loving. So I do think that there's a chance for you guys to have a future here. I know it's been quiet, but I do still think there's a chance. I really do. Or this wouldn't be popping up. I do think this is a moment of clarity where you're going to be like, I have to really conquer my karma. And your karma, you have to look at. So for your karma in relationships, look at what planets are transiting with your Venus and your Mars for you and him. I would suggest Mars because you guys are older and there's no children involved, no Jupiter. If you guys were married or engaged, I'd say look at your Jupiter. But look at your Mars and your Venus. See what's going on with that transit for you. Look at your Rahu and Ketu, which is right now they're in Pisces and Virgo, but you want to look at where it's at in your chart so you can see your karma. And then look at Saturn. And with Saturn, you're going to want to look at 3, 7, and 9 from Saturn to see your karmas. So 3, 7, and 10, my bad. 3, 7, and 10. But mostly look, where's Saturn directly looking at? So if, Saturn was in Pisces, it'd be looking at Virgo. If Saturn was in Cancer, it'd be looking at Capricorn. You want to see directly where Saturn is looking across from, because that has a lot of where he's pointing his laser for some of your karma. So look at that, because you really have some karma to deal with. I mean, you guys both got this. And I would say he was your karmic, but no, you got this too. So I know that you guys are just defeating karma together. Okay, that's what I know, Christina. And that's what I got for you. Thank you so much. Markers, is there anybody else? Oh, Ling, what is next from ST to me? Okay. What is next from ST to Ling? What is next from ST to Ling? So we have, I'm working on my inner issues. Oh, how many questions did you have, Ling? Was it 1? Was it 2? How many? 1 only? Okay. So we're going to go off of that. I do think you guys are going to be okay. This is just very 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. I'm working on my inner issues. I have a lot going on inside of me. I know you're doubting. Okay. You want a tarot? Yeah, I'll trade you. Let's do a tarot. You're my Ling. You can get a tarot. Let's see if it'd be kind of interesting to see if we get the same kind of message, right? That'd be cool. Spirit, please guide me for Ling. Please guide me for Ling. Oh, we are getting the same kind of message. 6 of Cups. Yep. Ah, the Lover's card. In reverse, though, this is our relationship's upside down right now, but it's going to get better, 6 of Cups is like, listen, overall, underall, we're soulmates, we're fated, we love each other, we're meant to be. We're guided to be together. This is just a moment in time. We're having some difficulties, some doubts, but we're working on ourselves right now. We're working on our inner issues. Something is off with you right now, and your instincts are like, what's wrong? What's going on? You feel kind of weird about the connection. You know, it's just you're at odds here. You want to put some more time and effort into this relationship to rebuild it, but you're wondering if it's even worth it, you know? And that's why the doubt card earlier came up, to be honest. It's doubting, is it even worth it? You know, because he's making you doubt. You want to know if you could rebuild this connection. You're reflecting on your relationship, Six of Cups, looking at the past. You know, just, is it worth it? Am I in this for the right reasons? Spirit says this, Ling, take your time. This is a time not to panic. This is a time to do some soul healing, some soul searching. This is a time to work on the self. And remember, what's going on the inside is projected out. And Spiritual Lows just posted a video today, girl. And I'll see if I can share it with you guys. But it was, don't believe a word that he's saying. Don't believe anything that he's doing. He is you and your thoughts projected out. Your lover is you. It's literally you. That's your special person. It's you. And so these doubts, these thoughts, these feelings of hopelessness, carelessness, no good, unlovable, worthless, ugly, stupid, clueless, deformed, lost, all these negative words here, you know, these are all these thoughts, and it's in your head, and it's not legit. It's not legit at all. And remember to correct your mind, your brain, your thoughts, your ideas, and your feelings. You guys are going to be okay, Ling. He's going to reach back out. You're going to have a reuniting, Six of Cups, love. This is a time for you to be triggered and just remember, hey, you know what? My thoughts are my thoughts. They're not his. He loves me. He loves me. And we're going to be okay. I'm going to get myself focused on a good thing to eat today, a good smoothie or a good healthy snack or a good dinner. I'm going to go take a bubble bath. I'm going to shave everywhere and feel amazing and silky smooth. I'm going to go get my perfect, wonderful perfume that I love so much, and I'm going to wear it. And I'm going to do my laundry and hang it up and organize my closet and feel so cute. And see, once you get your mind off of him, he's going to be thinking of you. Because why? Because you're thinking of yourself. And if he's you projected out, the more you think about you, the more he thinks about you. The more you love you, the more he's going to be loving to you. And Cadence agrees. My little kitten came for another visit. I love you. You're just a good girl, Cade. You're just a good girl, Cade. Yeah, Jamar. Yeah, Jamar. Yeah, Jamar. Anyways, that is the advice I have for you, girl. Everything's going to be okay. And even Cadence is relaxed and chilled, laying in my arms like it's all good. So your relationship may be a little upside down for the moment, but don't let your thoughts get the best of you, okay? You get the best of your thoughts. All right, guys. Well, is there anybody else? Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at her. She's sleeping. Look how cute she is. Oh, I love you, Cade. Is there anybody else that had cards, markers? Ooh, 144 minutes and now 44 seconds. Yay, we're going to end it now. All right, I love you, markers. I love you guys. Good night, sweet dreams. Remember, anyone that orders the Valentine's specials posted on my community section, go take a look or go to my website. You'll get a free lightning round card yourself. So a little bonus. So anyways, Valentine's special is up and running. Please go purchase. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. And don't forget to watch the earlier reading today. It's in my lives. So go watch that one as well. It was awesome. It was an example of what I do in my private readings. So you guys can kind of get a look at the spread. and an idea of, you know, the time and what's being seen in those cards. Okay, so if you want one, go ahead, check out that reading. It says it's like a Valentine's reading. It says Happy Valentine's Day, so go watch it. That's pretty much what the Valentine's special is. The compatibility chart reading, I'll do an example maybe tomorrow, maybe on a stars, like I'll pick 2 stars that are together and do a compatibility astrology chart reading for them, so you guys can see what that would look like for you. Okay, so I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Thank you, markers. Thank you, everybody. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep swimming. All right, I'll see you guys later.